Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Firstly, I'd like to start off by saying Happy New Year. I know it's a little bit like me saying Happy New Year, but the other tutorials that I've previously got up was pre-recorded before New Year's Eve, so I couldn't get the chance to tell you Happy New Year. So I just hope you all had a fantastic end to 2016. So yeah, today is all about what I favorited most in December, but not only in December, through 2016. So yeah, if you guys want to see what I enjoyed using and what I favorited most through December and throughout 2016, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like this tutorial and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so to start off my favourite products, I'm going to be going like kind of in order of like all the facial things and the brow, the concealer, highlighters, things like that. And basically you guys probably know by now, because I always mention it, that my sister has her own business up and running now with the brand called Forever Living. They do makeup, they do face things, they even do loads of weight management things and things for men as well. It's not only just for women, and I am loving most of these products that I am buying from Natalie. So my two favourite items that I have loved using through 2016 and through December are these two amazing products right here. I've spoke about them briefly in my other tutorials. I've probably spoke about this one a little bit more. So this one is the Aloe Vera cleanser, and I'm always using this. This is absolutely great. It always gets rid of all the dirt out of my pores. It leaves my skin feeling really nice and refreshed. I look like a lot more brighter, glowy, and my skin just feels like really hydrated. I can just feel it like seeping through my pores, which is really good, and it's a good sign because I know that it's moisturising in my face. So this I'm absolutely loving. It is absolutely great. The next aloe vera product I am loving lately is the Forever Bright Sparkling Aloe Vera Tooth Gel. This has got no fluoride in it. I'm absolutely loving this. I've tried a bunch of tooth whitening toothpaste and things like that, and they just haven't done the justice, or my teeth don't feel as clean after I've used it. But this is really good. Not only does it whiten and brighten my teeth, it makes them feel like really refreshed, and like literally I'm just feeling my teeth after I use this, they literally feel nice and clean and smooth. Where I've used like other whitening toothpaste before, they don't feel that clean, if that makes sense, but this is really great. So aloe vera from Forever Living and from my sister, they are doing me justice, and I will be buying more products in the future. So the next product I am actually loving is from Avon. As you all know, my other sister does the Avon as well, and I am loving the Nutra Effects Miracle Glow Oil. Now, I've spoken about this a lot in my previous tutorials. Haven't spoken about it much lately just because I just keep forgetting to, but this is going down really quick. It's about there now, but I'm absolutely loving this. I use this as a moisturiser to put in my foundation before I apply my makeup. Literally, it works a dream for everything, and sometimes I just wear it to go out like on a daily basis. If I want like my skin to glow and to look really nice and hydrated and it's a little bit dry, I always apply this before I go out. Moving on to brows, so you guys know I have been loving the Freedom Duo powder. I'm in the shade dark brown, if anyone's wondering. So it's just like two little powders like this. You get a little compact mirror. I always use the E140 eyebrow brush, I think. It's from Revolution. I can't remember, but I'll link it down below for you. But this is really good. I've always tried like a bunch of eyebrow powders, and they just haven't done me any justice. They're either too dark or too light, and they're just too powdery. This one is really good. Both of them actually match my eyebrow shade, really good. You wouldn't think this one would, but like literally it is really good. If I want like a soft brow, like for a daytime look, I always use this one. And then if I want like a darker, you know, sharper look, I always use the dark shade. But I can use these two shades together as well, and they still look perfect. Still going on with the brows, lately I have been using the Benefit Give Me Brow. I'm in the shade number 3, and these two work wonders together. And like literally this has been my saviour. Like literally when I used to do my eyebrows, I never used to set them in place because literally I didn't think I needed to, or just because I didn't have a product. But recently I have been loving this one, and like literally I could tell throughout the night when I didn't set my brows that the powder would be moving about and my oil will be seeping through it, because my skin is really bad lately. It's getting very spotty, very oily, and then sometimes really dry. But recently, since I've been using these, my eyebrows are staying in place all night, so I'm absolutely loving this Benefit Give Me. Moving on to mascaras. Now, I'm not really one to have a favourite mascara just because I'm always wearing false lashes. But lately I've just been like leaving the house with mascara on sometimes in the day, and the two that I've absolutely been loving is the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast Sub Volume Mascara, and it's in the shade black, and it is so good. Like literally I've got it on today because I've just finished filming this tutorial for my everyday makeup look, and literally I'm always using this one. If I'm not using this one, I'm using my other favourite, which is the Urban Decay Perfection Bigger, Blacker and Badder. Now sometimes when I buy mascaras and they always say like, you know, super volume, they'll curl your lashes, make them really black, make them really long, and I'm like, what? Really? That hasn't happened to my lashes. But this one, this is like a sample that I got from Urban Decay shop. This one is so good. Like literally, it literally does make my lashes bigger, badder and blacker. Literally the pigmentation is really good. The thickness that it gives my lashes, but no clumpiness, the thickness is really good, and the length, oh my god guys, literally sometimes I literally don't want to wear falsies because the length is so good, but because I'm used to wearing false lashes, I put false lashes on. But if you're one of these girls that don't really like false lashes, I would literally invest in these two mascaras, in the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast and the Urban Decay Perfection one. The Soap and Glory, I'm not too sure how much it was because it came in a set, but I'm sure they do sell it on their own. I'm sure they do. It's from Boots, I'm sure I've seen it before. The Perfection, I'm not too sure how much it is because, as I said, it's a sample, but these two I'm really good. I always try and use the Perfection one for a night time and the Soap and Glory one for the daytime, just because the Soap and Glory makes my lashes still really nice and thin, but there was a fly. But still really nice and long and voluptuous, so I'm loving these two mascaras. Moving on to like concealers, highlighters and things like that, I have two concealers and highlighters. So recently I got the Rimmel Wake Me Anti-Fatigue Effect and Radiant Glow concealer. Now this is really good. It's a tad lighter for my skin, which I am loving. I'm in the shade 010 Ivory. The other one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I'm in the shade Light Neutral. Now you're probably thinking, why has she got both? But honestly guys, this is a tad dark for my skin tone, which is really weird because I'm in the shade Light. I think I need the shade Fair, but this I started using for my darkness and my dark circles underneath my eye. I blend that out, and then on top I use the Rimmel one because it is a little bit lighter than this one, and I use that to highlight. I've actually used these two in my tutorial I just put up for this look right here, my everyday makeup look, and they work wonders together. Like literally this one is really full coverage and this one is really full coverage. I didn't expect like Rimmel to make a really full coverage concealer slash highlighter from a drugstore. It is really good, and the Naked one, obviously it's Urban Decay, it's going to be really good. I love it, but these two together, I always pair them together now, and they're just like the perfect combination. So yeah, they're really good for hiding dark circles and highlighting. Now moving on to like powders and things like that, I am recently loving the Revolution Luxury Powder and Banana Powder and the Avon Magic Translucent Powder. Now literally I have been struggling months on end lately to find the perfect setting translucent powder to set underneath my eye, because I already do have, like, you know, just natural fine lines. They're not wrinkles, I'm not that old, but I do just have like natural fine lines, and then also my concealer creases on top of that, so it's just like a nightmare, and I just haven't been able to find me the right translucent setting powder. I really do want to try the Laura Mercier, but at the moment I just can't afford it, so I did stick to drugstore, and I didn't like this on its own because it was too white, and I didn't like this on its own because it was too yellow, so I thought I would mix them together, and that has like worked wonders for me. It's a perfect consistency, it's not too yellow, it's not too white, it's just perfect for setting and also highlighting underneath my eyes. And I also set the rest of my face with this sometimes because these two are just perfect. Also the Avon one is HD finish powder, so that just makes it a lot more smoother on my under eye, and it's not too thick either. So yeah guys, if you're looking for two drugstore ones, Avon and Revolution, they're really good to work together. Next, for bronzer and highlighter, recently I brought a big haul from Tan Beauty website. I done a tutorial on that as well, and I brought the Bronze and Glow from I Love Makeup Revolution on that website. So I've mentioned this before, so you get a bronzing shade and you get a highlight shade, and guys, these are absolutely amazing. So literally the highlighter is so subtle. It's the one I'm actually wearing today, so I'm absolutely loving it. You can actually make it like really brighter. It's definitely buildable, and it's also really nice and subtle if you just want a nice light glow. And the bronzer, it is really good. Again, I'm struggling for bronzer lately just to warm my face, because like other ones seem to be too dark and too orange, and the other one seems to be too light and you can't see it. But this one is really nice. I think it would work really well for bronzer as well, like on a fair skinned person, personally I think. But yeah, on me, I'm absolutely loving these products. And then moving on to lips, my favourite liquid lipstick at the moment for the perfect nudie pinky lip, and what we always want is what I'm wearing now, is from the Kylie Jenner birthday collection liquid lipsticks. I'm actually using the shade Cocoa K, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not too sure, but this one is really nice. It looks a little bit more pinky on camera if I'm looking in my viewfinder, but literally it is really nice, and really just like that perfect mauvey nudie shade that you just want to go with all the perfect day-to-day looks, or just when you have like a really deep smoky eye and you just want to put like a mauvey nudie look on but not be too nude. I think this is absolutely perfect. Kylie Jenner lipsticks, like just killing it at the moment. I'm absolutely loving her liquid lipstick. So yeah, this one is always my go-to everyday nudie pinky liquid lipstick, and also on a night tone if I got that really deep smoky. Now for the last product to finish off this tutorial, but also what we like to use to finish off our makeup, is any kind of setting spray. So what I've been loving lately, I actually did stop using this one, I don't know why, but this one is the MUA Pro Base Mattifying Fixing Mist all day long wear. This can also be used as a primer, which I have not tried yet. I might actually try that. That might actually be really good for my oiliness, but this one is really good. So what it does is it's mattifying and oil control, microfine mist for easy application, and ultimate fixing power. So what I like about this one is it does actually keep my makeup in place literally throughout the night. My oil does not seep through my makeup whatsoever when I'm using this, and literally it does actually keep my makeup matte. When I'm using other fixing sprays and it says, oh, you know, it keeps your makeup matte, it never does. But this one, I think this was literally about £5 the most. This one actually does keep my makeup matte, so I'm absolutely loving it. I'm literally using this every time I apply makeup now. I used it all over Christmas and for New Year's Eve, and my makeup actually did stay in place. So for drugstore, I'm absolutely loving it. And it's from MUA. You can get this from Boots, Amazon, Superdrug, and probably other places. I'm not too sure, but they're the only 3 places I know of. But yeah, I'm really loving this fixing mist. So guys, that is the end of my favoured products through 2016 and December. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did miss any products that I mentioned, or you just want to find out a little bit more information about them, please leave any comments down below in the comment section. I will get back to you as fast as I can. Also, don't forget to press the big thumbs up if you did enjoy watching this, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming tutorials. Also, to let you know, I have landed myself a part-time job where I used to work down the doctor's surgery, so that is really good. 2017 is looking up for me already, so I'm really happy. And of course, I'm not going to stop doing YouTube. YouTube is my main career that I want to pursue, so yes, tutorials will still be going up even when I am starting my job. I start this job January the 10th, which is next Tuesday, but by the time this tutorial is up, I'll already be working there. But yeah guys, without further ado, I'll see you in my next tutorial. I love you guys so much, and bye.